Hello Mallards, it's Sunday. I'm feeding the cats. But I was going to tell you that I've already had a pretty busy day. I got Grandma up and going, and we did all of our normal morning things. I scheduled rehearsal for Midsummer. I also edited my mom's video for her barn grant. And now I'm feeding the cats. And then in a minute, I'm going to go to the van and rerun some of the electric. Just like unclip it from where it is and run it somewhere else. Here you go, Twist. No, that's for you. Goodness gracious. But yeah. So it's been a productive day and it's going to be more productive. Dad and I are also going to do some van stuff after dinner. Try and get some stuff laid out and set up. And I think it's going to be good. And I got to measure out some stuff for the rest of the van. Because after we finish these cabinets, I think that Earl is going to be able to do the bench for me. Which means I should also maybe order some other stuff online to get ready for the bench, like another mattress. But yeah, I'll show you where I'm at with the van in a little bit. So the goal is to take all of that's sort of like looped there and bring it all the way up to here, which is where I think I'm going to end up putting the command center for the lights. Which I think should be good. That should work. I'll figure the rest out later. I also need to take these down because they hang further than where the cabinet is going to be. So that's also on the list. Okay, so I took down the lights. They're over here. And I reran the wires. So that was like a mess of a bunch of wires. I've pulled them all out that didn't need to be there. And zip tied this, zip tied that, run them all down. And now they're over here where I do still need to organize them, but where we will eventually put some sort of power something up there. I also reran the heater cord, which ran through here and annoyed the heck out of me because that's where my bed opens up. And I reran the whole thing over there. So not only does it not run through here, where it could annoy me by messing with where my bed comes up, but it also is now above my bed, so I can control the heat from in bed instead of having to get out of bed to control the heat. Now, of course, does that mean that currently there are no lights in here to work under? Yes, which is gonna make it more difficult when we come back in here tonight and want to do stuff. Oh well. All right, so we rehung the lights. One of them now goes weirdly here, which looks weird, but it's fine. Maybe it'll help hold up this piece of roof that keeps falling down. And then the other one I moved way down there over the bed. So it's still very, very bright in here if I turn those lights on. Let's see. I wound up all the cords and put them there. This is still cleaned up. We really hooked in the fridge, so now it's super in there. What else? Oh, I also tacked up this power cord and I moved this electrical outlet. It used to be over here more, and I moved it over there so that it's above this, which means that it doesn't interfere with tall packing space, which it did before. So that's nice. It's working out real well. I did everything that I'm going to do on the van today, and now I'm going to go to bed, and I will see you tomorrow.